What's up, everybody? Anthony here, specialtymotorcars.net, and behind you can see another beautiful Lincoln Town Car I have to offer today. This is a gorgeous 2007 Lincoln Town Car Designer Series. Phenomenal two-owner car, just clicked 50,000 miles in a gorgeous color combination. Gorgeous car all the way around. Very excited to show you this car. It's a beautiful, beautiful example of the Designer Series, which is actually a very rare trim package, although ironically the last two I had were designers, and here's another one. I don't know, things come in waves around here. Anyways, let's do a walk around video of this thing. I'm going to show you inside, outside, all the way around, take it for a little road trip, tell you all about it right here in this video. Thanks everybody for watching. Let's get into it. Sweetheart. And here she is, a beautiful 50,000 mile 2007 Lincoln Town Car Designer Series. As I said, the last couple that I had were actually Designer Series. And before that, I hadn't had one in quite some time because they are a very rare and hard to find package. Offered in 2006 and 2007 only, and then discontinued by Ford after the 2007 model year. This car is finished in a gorgeous, I just dropped my pointer. This car is finished in a gorgeous dark cherry metallic over parchment leather. Absolutely gorgeous color combination. And I didn't go overboard with doing pinstripes or chrome or any of that stuff on this car because, you know what, it's just the way the color is with the light tint on the windows. It just looks so great the way it was. I didn't want to do anything to change it. This car came out of, like I said, two owners. Previous owner was a kind of a collector, had 3 town cars, and was just kind of thinning the herd a little bit. No expenses spared on this car as far as service. He delivered this car to me fully serviced. Four-wheel, new brakes. He basically asked me, what would you do to a town car? And I kind of ran down a list, and he did everything. And with all Ford Motorcraft parts. So it's got brand new brakes all the way around, Motorcraft pads and rotors, front struts, rear shocks. The cowl's been sealed already. Alignment was done. Oil change was done. Coolant was flushed. Brake fluid was flushed. The car is a really, really well-kept turnkey car. Previous to his ownership, it was a long-term original owner. I believe had this car up until about, I think, 45,000 miles. So the second owner didn't put a lot of miles on it, but did give it a little bit of love, probably deferred maintenance from the original owner. But the original owner maintained it quite well through the original Ford dealer that the car was purchased at. So it's a very well-loved car. And it's a very well-optioned Designer Series. The Designer Series didn't come with a ton of option availability. It was kind of a top trim car. The two biggest options for the Designer Series was the sunroof. Sunroof was a line item, one item only. They didn't come in packages like things do today. So the sunroof was a $1,500 option for these cars. This car also has the THX sound system and navigation. That was a $3,600 option. Very rare to see that on any of these cars, really. Aside from that, the only few other options that were available for these was a front license plate bracket, white sidewall tires, trunk organizer, and if you got a tri-stage paint, like the white chocolate one that I just recently sold. So the big options are included with this car. $1,500 moonroof and $3,600 THX navigation system. Actually, the one thing that I'm forgetting is the trunk organizer that you could have got with these cars. But yeah, this one's a really, really nice example. I love getting cars in like this. Someone loved it, cared for it, and then delivered it to me in that loving, caring way that I didn't have to do much to this car coming in here. All right, we're gonna go around. I'm gonna show you a couple little minor defects with this car, a couple little minor blemishes. Sorry, I'm swatting away a little mosquito that's following me around. We got clouds rolling. We've had the weirdest weather. I don't like black. Was that a crow up there? Oh, can't be good luck. We've had the strangest weather lately. I've been like dodging rain clouds. It took me 4 tries to try to get the video done on the Eldorado, which is still for sale. If anybody's interested, give me a holler on that one. And this one, I wasn't going to do it today, and we got a little bit of sun, and I don't know. So getting through it so we can get it listed. But we're going to start on this car. We'll start on this quarter panel here. You can see the bumpers are in really great shape. No scuffs or dings or impressions. All the Lincoln emblems. Little bit of a chip right there that was touched up. Maybe another one next to it. Maybe there was a dealer emblem here at some point. That might have chipped the paint. Deck lid paint is in beautiful shape. I mean, reflection, no dings or anything like that. Tail light housings, beautiful. All the letters are present. Very minor stress cracking on the corner here, right there. Otherwise, real clean throughout here. Kind of a common thing with those. But even on the top of the bumper here, no real heavy abrasions or anything like that. Come around the back here. I know there was a little guy right there. Kind of a very minor impression. A spot that can't be PDR'd. Really the only way to do anything is either fix it or, but it's minor. I'm having a hard time grabbing it on the camera right there. Or you could put chrome fender flares on it, but I don't think this car needs any more chrome. Like I said, the windows are lightly tinted. Looks like maybe a 35% tint. Factory sunroof. I don't know, is that a 35% tint? Might be a little lighter in the front. Original Ford car light windshield. Looks like the car was garaged. The windshield wipers are in great shape. The arms. I skipped the whole side of the car here. Beautiful chrome. Designer series wheels, and then you can see through the wheel. Brand new pads and rotors. Beautiful Michelin defenders. Date code on these are the 34th week of 2020. So pretty fresh Michelin tires. Coming down the door here. No chips or anything like that. Same with on this door. Real clean. No dings or chips anywhere on there. Mirror, same thing, nice and clean. You can tell this car was loved. Not even like careless old lady dings or chips over the wheel well. And you can see how deep these tires are. Real nice tread on those tires. Across the hood here. Real clean. The original waterfall grille. Absolutely beautiful, no wrinkling. A lot of times you start to see a little bit of wrinkling going on here. Stand-up hood ornament, beautiful. I feel like I'm jumping ahead. Original Lincoln headlight capsules, HID headlights. That was a $495 option. I didn't know that wasn't standard on the designer series town cars. My buddy Nick, who I call my Lincoln guru, gave me the rundown of the list. I thought I knew all the stuff about the designers, but I didn't. And he kind of gave me a little rundown of the options and prices for each. So $495, $1,500, and $3,600. You know, quite a bit of added options. The designer series also had these fog lights, which I think are absolutely awesome. A little satin, kind of nickel finished trim rings. It does have a few little chips. You can see here in random spots on the front of the bumper. License plate bracket. There's like 3 or 4 of them over here. Very minor chips. Again, those headlight capsules are in beautiful shape. HID headlights. A little bit of a chip right there. Looks like I got a little bit of overspray from the tire shine on the car. But real nice, beautiful paint on this one. Up over the windshield. up a little roof. Down the quarter here. Come back down the side. Real nice little guy right there, right on the edge. Chip. Again, brand new brakes. Just put on before the car was delivered to me. Tried to make my life as easy as he could, and he did. You little minor guy right there. And looks like one minor chip there. There's a little bit of a scratch. You can kind of see one here, lightly. Then it comes to another one and another one where it kind of, I don't know, might be able to polish that out with a little bit of wet sand. That's probably the worst defect. A few little light scratches there. Really nothing even on this door. Oh no, a couple little guys. One right, teeny bit. I mean, tiny for a 2007 model year. Mirror. And the wheels, no corrosion on any of the wheels. Actually, that's one thing I did forget to show you. Come back around here. This is the one spot where these pillars here, you can see kind of a little bit of corrosion in the jamb there and a little bit of bubbling. These are factory installed designer series pillars. It's like I believe it's an aluminum metal that's chrome plated. And it's actually very common to see these start to blister a little bit, usually randomly. And even on a nice car like this, it still happens. Unfortunately discontinued part, and being 2 years only, it was probably discontinued a long time ago. But aside from those few minor things, this car really stands tall. I'm excited to have it here. It's a beautiful example in that color combination. I know you guys are going to think I'm nuts, but if you put like a tan cloth top, if this car had a tan cloth top, oh man. I know some of you guys in the comments are going to be like, no, absolutely not. It looks great without all the other bullshit that I stick on these cars. Chrome rockers, chrome fender flares, even white walls. I said, you know what? It's got beautiful Michelin Defender tires on it. With the tinted windows, I think the car looks great just the way it is. But anyways, let's jump onto the inside, show you the inside, then we'll take it for a spin before the rain sets in. All right, diving into the inside of this beautiful 07 Dark Cherry. It's funny, Cadillac had a color that was called Dark Cherry on the 95, 94, maybe 93 too, 96 era. That era Fleetwood Brougham, similar to this color. So obviously Cadillac knew where it was at first. But a beautiful parchment inside on this one. You can see the birth date on this car. Let's see here, where are we? First month of 07, so midway through the production line. Nice and clean. All throughout the door jambs. Designer series threshold sill plates. Two very minor, maybe a couple, one or two. A few little minor corrosion marks on that aluminum sill plate. But all the weather stripping is in real... Oh, where am I? Here. There we are. All the weather stripping is in really nice shape on this car. Interior is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, if you look at these pull handles, there's no wear or cracking on any of the pull handles. All the wood trimming, switches, the little cubby holes to hide your paraphernalia. THX sound system. Now the designer series, the trim bits on the outside, I've pointed this out on a lot of them, but in case it's the first designer series video, the wheels were special to it. These pillar posts were special to it. You got the designer series sill plates. You got this funny named wood, I forget what it's called. It was a two-tone interior with the darker, lighter, and then the leather was a very special leather that Lincoln used for these cars. 2 years only. A super soft with this contrasting piping around the side, and then the Lincoln emblem embossed on it. Very, very special and exclusive to the designer series cars. And these cars, like I said in the last two, this leather is kind of, reminds me of like the white leather of like an 80s Cadillac. where the dyeing process, I don't know if it's, you know, because the leather is so soft, but if you don't take care of these interiors, they don't show well. And at 50,000 miles, for this driver's seat to look as nice as this driver's seat does, is phenomenal. Even the center console here, you can see, I mean, you can still see the grain and the threading. It's just absolutely beautiful how this seat, this interior held up at 50,000 miles, which, I mean, is low. It just, you know, it looks like it could pass for, you know, much lower, I guess is where I'm going with that. But beautiful leather wrapped wheel, wood trimmed wheel. And then the carpet here, nice carpeting throughout, nice and clean. Open up the back door. Getting that weather stripping, all the trimming down there. Designer series sink plates right there. Again, all the rubbers nice and soft. This car is definitely a garage car. You know, it's funny, you can see those little things, whether it was garaged or not garaged. And it makes a difference. People I don't think, realize or appreciate that. Obviously, the people that don't have a garage don't know the difference. But seeing one and then seeing another, you could very easily tell the difference between one and the other. Carpeting's beautiful. Again, that's silky smooth leather. Real nice. The designer series also had like the long wheelbase cars, these adjustable rear headrests, and then the center arm cup holder assembly comes out. Usually those are all scratched up. I think the last two had a couple marks on the ones that I had. Very, very nice shape. I mean, it's like, this is the most comfortable town car interior, I think, of this era. 06, 07 designer series. And as they should, because, you know, this was a very exclusive package that Ford charged a shit ton of money for. You know, and then adding more options on top of it, like your $3,600 sound system, $500 HID headlights, stuff like that, factory sunroof. Beautiful, nice and clean throughout. Nice that is. Headliner, it's gorgeous. Factory sunroof. Carpeting is perfect. No funny odors or anything like that. Center armrest. Just a real nice example. Oh, I forgot the jam. Designer. Oh, no, thought I left something. Just a reflection. Beautiful dash. This car still has that new car smell in it, actually. Just look at the leather on this car. Absolutely plush and gorgeous. All right, let's jump behind the wheel, and then we're gonna take this beautiful black cherry Lincoln for a spin. All right, behind the wheel here of the 07 town car, you can see I got two sets of keys, original keys and fobs. You can see which set was the used set, a couple little wear marks on the buttons there. This set, the second set, is brand new, never been used, really clean set of keys. But memory seat, recall. Yeah, I got torn pants. Don't judge. 50,176 miles on this car. I'm gonna put those HID headlights on. Oh, you missed it. Ooh, I gotta restart. Oh, I think I gotta open the door. Start it back up again. Lincoln Navigation and Audio. I like how it has that Lincoln insignia there. Oh, and the THX. Makes you feel important. Got all the books for this car. Key code access, all the little pamphlets and everything. This little binder is just jammed full of paraphernalia that goes with this car. Including the original window sticker there. Got the factory sunroof. I'm gonna pop that, open that. Oh yeah, this has got the power opening and closing trunk. Very nice, very clean, very tidy. Also, when he just had it serviced, brand new Motorcraft wiper blades as well. 2 front floor mats. I know this car didn't come in with rear floor mats. I might have a set of floor mats at the shop. Not entirely sure. I will go back and check. But when I did go through this thing and clean it, now I'm remembering this one did not have rear floor mats. Inside the jam there is nice and clean. It does have the power opening and closing trunk feature as well. Let me jump up to the front here and close that door because that's sloppy of me to leave it open. Inside here, nice 4.6 liter V8, tried and true, really clean, very clean actually. This car spent a lot of time in Ohio, and then went to Alaska actually. So this car is in phenomenal shape, both above and below. Real clean throughout, and it shows because somebody really loved this car. Battery, Ford Motorcraft battery, 6 of 2021. Love those HID headlights. Just a real sharp car. Beautiful, especially when you can open the roof and let the outside in. All right, let's dive behind the wheel, and we're gonna take her for a spin. Hopefully before it rains, because it's starting to get dark, and I have a transporter who was supposed to call me an hour before he got to the shop. Ooh. Whoop. No. I thought I could shut that off. Transporter who just got to my shop, who was supposed to call me an hour before he gets there because I'm alone and by myself and I do things like this and I'm not there. Everybody assumes because it's a business, someone will be there. Well, not the case. That's why I try to tell them to call ahead of time. So, we got a boogie back. Boogie, oogie, back to the shop. What's the shortest way? Probably this way. But this car, like I said, is just a real nice example of this last generation. If you're looking for a special town car, you don't just want a regular signature or executive, you want a real special example. This car, ooh, not all cars do that. I like that. I don't get a lot of Lincolns in with these factory sunroofs, so a real special example. This car is it. $50,177 miles. Nice cold air conditioning. Yep, there we go. Never been smoking. Like I said, this car still has that original. Put these things in the right way. This car still has that nice, clean, new car, new leather smell that you don't get all that often. I see a little tint on the windshield. I'd say 35%. I might be wrong, but I think the tint looks great. Anyways, any questions about this car, give me a call. My name is Anthony here at Specialty Motor Cars in Pelham, New Hampshire, 978-930 1004. Check out all the still pictures of this car on my website, specialtymotorcars.net. You can also go over to Instagram, check me out there, follow me there. A lot of sneak peeks and, you know, as they come in, pictures and videos and shorts of cars, just like this one. Same with my Facebook page, Specialty Motorcars NH here in Pelham, New Hampshire. Price of this car is going to be $20,995. Again, any questions, give me a holler, 978-930-1004. I appreciate everybody for watching the video here. Let me know what you think down in the comments about the color of this car. I know some people don't like burgundy. I love burgundy. I'm a red kind of car guy, whether it's a, you know, a pearl crimson red on like a Cadillac or a darker burgundy like this. I love the red colors, hence my whole fleet of shop vehicles, the Trusty Rusty and my HD Silverado Duramax, the Dirty D, are burgundy, and I love them for that reason. That was by accident, but it just worked out perfectly. Hey pup, what do you think about the Lincoln? Better than that Lexus, I bet. Don't want to talk about it? Yeah, I didn't think so. Got some cool cars coming up for you guys as well. Normally I don't do this because it just opens me up for people calling me constantly asking about cars that aren't for sale yet, but I got some nice Buicks in. Park Ave Ultra 2003, 58,000 mile car. I just bought yesterday a beautiful 21,000 mile, 17,000 mile Cadillac Deville 2005 or 2004 Deville, beautiful pearl white with a white blue top, 17,000 mile one owner car. And I also just expanded my GMT 800 collection. Don't know if it's going to be a keeper or a seller. I'm leaning more towards a seller, but another rare GMT 800 is on its way in. 3/4 ton GMT 800 in the form of a GMC Yukon XL 2004 model, with 54,000 miles, on its way here from California. Now that is a unicorn. I love unique cars like that. Anyways, enough of me babbling. Thanks everybody for watching. Let me know if you have any questions about this car. 978-930-1004. Appreciate you all for watching, and we'll talk to you on the next one. All right, here's the bottom of the 2007 Lincoln Town Car Designer Series. If you ever wanted to know what the bottom of a car from Alaska looks like, well, here you go. It's actually pretty clean. I mean, minor surface rust here and there on, you know, what you'd expect, I guess. But not bad at all. Airbags are in nice shape. Both sides. These rear shocks are brand new on both sides. And you can also see brand new pads and rotors on the back. Frame, exhaust, everything looks good. Floor pans look really, really good. And just your odd spots of a little bit of surface rust here and there. New front Ford struts, end links, both sides. All OEM Motorcraft parts, including the brakes, pads, and rotors in the front too. Yep, those are Ford parts. Real clean car. Any questions about this 07 Lincoln Town Car Designer Series with 50,000 miles? Give me a call, 978-930-1004. Thanks for watching.